Come on in, you guys. It's day number 121 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. I am still doing these daily ice baths, except this week, for the past few days anyway, I have been on the road. I am currently in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it's been raining most of the day, but finally we have some sunshine out there with the mountains in the background. But I have been doing my ice bath videos for you guys here, even on the road, to show you that yes, it is possible that even when you are traveling, you can still get in cold therapy. There's no reason to break your consistency. There's no reason to say, well, I'm on vacation, I'll just let it go. You could say those things, but what you would be doing is robbing yourself of this consistency that you've built. So as long as you have a shower and or a bathtub and a cooler that you can hold ice in, you can do cold therapy. And so the last 3 days, I showed you various ways that you could do these ice baths. And you could just put water in a bathtub and put ice in there. You could put ice in the bathtub and then a little bit of water in there. Or you could do what I did yesterday, and what I'm gonna again do today, because I really enjoyed it, is an ice shower. So basically I'm gonna turn on the coldest setting in the shower, and then I'm gonna take some of this ice here and rub it all over me while I'm in the shower. So while I'm in there today, I will talk to you about the purpose of consistency. And yes, you are watching this on video, not live. It is now the month of May, and all throughout the month of May, I am taking off from doing live videos. So no ice bath videos live during the month of May, but you will get to see them after I upload them to YouTube, Instagram, everywhere that I put them up. All right, so let's set you guys down. Let you guys get a bird's eye view of exactly what'll be going on in there. Once again, I have the shower ready to go. I'm gonna turn it on to the cold setting and crank that on. And make sure it's blowing out nice and cold water. Oh, it's very cold water. Oh, it's very cold water. So again, if you're not ready for ice when you travel, that's okay. I am, because of what I do at home with the 32-degree temperature ice baths. So remember, breathe. When you get into the cold water, you do not want to step into that super cold water without having some breath work that's helping you. So make sure you and when you're ready, be resolute when you go in. Don't kind of put in an arm, go right in when you're ready. And so just step right into it, get right into the cold water, and let it hit right on your body. All right, there we go. It's cold. And you notice I went for the head first, because you want to get all those receptors on the top of your head. You lose all this heat from the top of your head, so you want to get that top of your head and back side of your head as cold as you possibly can right away. And that's going to actually help you acclimate. So be sure, if you're not used to doing cold showers, and trust me, even this is a challenge for me, and I'm used to doing ice baths. If you're not used to doing cold showers, try to get your head in there sooner than later, because that will help you once you move it to your body. So now I'm going to twirl around, and it's going to go down the back side. It's cold. The back side of my back, I'm making sure I get as thoroughly cold, and it's cold. Thoroughly cold from the cold shower before I bring in the ice. And look, even somebody who's as experienced as me can feel the effects of this. So don't think that because it's still a challenge for you, even after you get acclimated to cold showers, don't think, well, I'm a wuss if I still shake and am cold from this. I do 32 degrees, and this 45, 50 degrees is kicking my ass right now. So, okay. I think I've got enough of the cold on me now that I want to up the intensity for me. So, as like I did yesterday, I've got lots of ice ready to go. And I'm just going to start rubbing it all over my body. Whew. Oh yeah, it's starting to get cooler, much cooler very quickly. And that's okay, that's what you want. The whole purpose of this is to get those benefits of the cold to your personal level. Maybe you don't need to bring in ice, that's cool, don't worry about that. I bring in ice because I need that extra challenge to make sure that I'm getting full therapeutic effects for me. Right now I'm rubbing the ice along my vagus nerve and along the top of my head. Dipping your head in the water with the ice in your hands really intensifies that cold. All right, I'm starting to get a little bit of the brain freeze, so that's a good sign that I've made myself plenty cold there. Keep rubbing on my body. So yeah, so the point of what I wanted to talk about here today is be consistent, you guys. It's one thing to do ice baths when you're at home and you've got the comforts of home, you've got your normal routine of home, all the things that you do at home. But when you travel, this can be a nice way to refresh yourself from the travel as well. So I think we underestimate this as a therapeutic modality for dealing with the stress of life and for the stress of travel. Just remind yourself of why you're doing this. That's going to be your motivation to stay consistent with it. Because if you're consistent with it, guess what? You wouldn't even think of not doing it. And I know some people, when they go away on vacation, for example, they say, well, I'm going to relax my diet and I'm going to eat whatever I want. Okay, cool. That's a choice some people choose to do. Same with like an exercise routine. And an ice bath would fall in that same category of kind of thing. So you can make that choice, but I want to ask you a question. When you have gone off plan on your diet, when you have quit your exercise while you traveled and while you were on vacation, how hard was it to get back on those things when you got home? I would argue it was probably hella hard, right? And so if it's going to be hard for you to get back on, what is the harm in remaining consistent? And look, you're modifying it. This is not what I do at home. What I'm doing right now, this is not my normal ice bath. You guys watch what I do at home. I get in the Morozco Forge and I do the ice bath in there. That's not an option when I'm on the road. Right now, my option is being in a cold shower, which is now feeling like it's warm after rubbing all that ice on me. But being in a cold shower, this is the best I can do with adding in a little bit of a challenge for me with extra ice. This is how I can try to remain consistent towards my goals. And of course, I've challenged myself to do this daily for the entirety of 2022. And so the only way I can do that is to make myself modify and do it no matter what is happening, even with me traveling. Okay, I'm gonna step out of here now. I was in there a good 8 or 9 minutes. Whew, that's nice though. I do enjoy the ability to get into a nice cold experience, whether it's a cold shower, an ice bath, or like what I just did, an ice shower. I'm gonna stand out in this sun while I'm out here. Be a nice way to enjoy a little bit of the warmth of the day. And yeah. So yeah, get this done. Although there are lots of bees swarming. Jimmy's gonna go back inside because there are bees swarming. So that was a good idea for a moment. Not so good in the reality. Those, it looks like they're bumblebees, but still, bunches of them swarming all around me. Not happening. All right, so be consistent. Allow yourself to have this moment, that this is your moment during your time away where you can continue the benefits that you're getting at home. I feel like a lot of people let things go when their routine changes, like going on vacation. That totally changes your routine. And then they get back and they have less motivation to do the things that were helping them before they left. So be consistent with an ice bath. Be consistent with cold showers. Just be consistent. If you're going to do cold therapy, do some form of cold therapy, even when you're traveling. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, during the month of May, I'm going to be doing these on video and then uploading them to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the places. So please watch all month long. I will not be going live with these, but you'll be able to see my videos, and I'll teach some concept to you all throughout the month of May. I will be back with live videos in the month of June, so stay tuned for that. As for now, let me pop off of here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.